All right, we're going. Hey, what's up, everybody?
Yeah.
What's up?
We're
Live
fucking
from
doing it.
New York.
Live from New York. And our first guest has walked out. Ben.
Yeah. He's already gone.
He's already like, yeah, fuck this.
Huge mistake.
Huge. He knew he made a mistake once he could see our faces. He
What is-
walked out.
Lava lamp on.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. We got Ben Avery here. First time, long time caller, first time guest.
That's right.
He's called
Infowars
into-
very own.
Oh yeah, Ben was just
put in parentheses, like Ben Avery, in parentheses, Infowars.
I should do that on Facebook.
That's a good credit.
That's a great credit.
It's my only credit.
I would, dude. I feel like Alex Jones has been completely vindicated by history.
Dude, I was just thinking about that, especially since the government released all those UFO documents.
Yeah, dude.
It's like, damn. So every conspiracy theorist was right.
Did you hear Tom DeLonge like played a role in releasing those UFO documents too?
Yeah, and it was like apparently it's the documents that were released were incredibly accurate to what he said they had.
Oh, you mean the aliens were like, "Where are you?
Yeah. Hello there.
Hello there. We come in peace now. We will invade your fucking planet tonight. Invade your planet tonight."
Cool. Yeah, that music sucks.
I saw Blink 182 and Lil Wayne together, man. What a wonderful
Damn.
evening.
Damn, that's a 1-2 punch, dude.
Dalton, did something happen to your headset? You sound like muffled.
Man, shut the fuck up, Robbie. Don't make him feel bad.
No, do I sound bad?
Yes.
No, we'll get it in post, dude. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll get it in post.
Yeah, we'll make it sound like you have like a $10 headset, dude. Don't worry. We're gonna pull out all the stops, dude.
It might be my computer. How do I sound now?
I don't know, dude. Is it a Windows 95?
It's a Chromebook.
Oh yeah,
Are you on Chromebook? Get back on your work computer, Dalton.
I don't want to.
I
Hey,
respect dudes
dude,
that
I
use
hate
like
to say this, but don't
$100
quit your
laptops.
day job. You need that.
Well, yeah, just make sure it's something really good if you say something, Dalton.
Or like, yeah, just blink, dude.
Is it that bad? Is it all right?
It's pretty bad.
Hey, we got Dalton Pruitt calling in from the Midwest in the middle of a thunderstorm. How's it
All
going?
right, I'm sorry. Our
Dude,
first
it's fine.
guest
Like, you know,
deserves better than this.
You look like you're in
Oh,
the house and take shelter right now.
This is actually one of the UFO like videos that's being played right now.
Yeah.
Blurry, it looks like
When
shit.
he locks onto the alien.
Yeah.
Like, woo! Woo!
Except he comes in pies.
whoa.
Whoa, all right. Okay. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey, we had fun.
We had
Dalton,
fun.
you sound fine, dude. Don't worry about it.
Do I sound okay?
No, you
Yeah,
really
great.
don't.
No, you
sound
really
great,
sound like
dude.
shit.
Yeah, like garbage.
All right, fuck it. All right, hold on.
Can you mute your mic, buddy?
All right, I'm sorry. Let me.
Dude. It's fine. It's completely okay. We like this.
Yeah. It gives the show heart to sound like shit.
Yeah, it's like,
I'll
wow,
be-
these guys have an uphill battle and they love it.
Yeah, dude.
I'll be right back. Hold
All
on.
right.
No guy left behind. All right.
Bye, Dalton.
Bye,
Hold
Dalton.
on.
Okay.
Oh.
Bye, buddy.
Bye, buddy.
All right.
Bye, buddy.
Oh, he sounded
Thank
good.
God, dude. Thank God. Now we can finally have a cast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dude. This,
A
this
pod motherfucking cast where you can hear what the fuck we're saying. Like, no, dude, I don't want to place the McDonald's order right now. No, he's got a good heart, man. His heart's in the right place, dude. You can see, like, he wants to do a podcast, but he doesn't have any fucking money to buy things, like a microphone or a headset
you can
or
buy
a computer.
unless it's Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, exactly.
then it's all good.
Look, man, if podcasting were video games, we would not have to worry about Dalton.
No, dude, he'd be on. He'd be on in a pristine.
How does he game off of a Chromebook? Does he play like fucking Lemmings and shit?
Well,
like
his
that?
dad
Like,
lets him use his.
he plays
computer.
Snake. On
Yeah. He's a big gamer, but he just plays Miss Pac-Man.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's gonna come back on, and it's just gonna be a tin can and a piece of string. Is this
Live,
better? Yeah.
live from the shack in the tornado at the beginning of Wizard of Oz.
Hey everyone.
Hey, does this sound good? I'm in the middle of a tornado in the fucking. Shit.
Oh,
well,
man.
thank God we have a
Let's have a
guest.
regular conversation about,
Oh.
smart financial moves and all that. Oh, is he coming back?
Yeah, we have to switch gears to talk about jerking off again.
Okay, that's
All right,
fine.
He's here. Almost.
All right.
Hey,
Hey,
Dalton.
buddy. How's it going, man?
He's connecting. Aren't we
Oh,
all?
All right.
Yeah.
Hey, does this sound better?
That's much better, yes.
Okay,
Incredible.
I'm sorry.
dude. Night and day.
Night and
It was
He
sorry.
switched it from on to off.
yeah. It's Tom Cruise and Cameron Diaz, man. Night and day.
Dude, that's actually a pretty good movie.
It's
Have you
not,
seen it?
dude. Yes.
No.
It kind of sucks, man. It's like such a plain movie.
Yeah, man. It's like, TNT, middle of the day, you're homesick. It comes on. That's not a bad way to spend a couple hours.
You know what I was thinking about was Comedy Central. Do you remember when all they showed was South Park,
Yeah.
Conan reruns, the movie Waiting, and Mad TV, and that was it?
The
Those are-
golden years.
We didn't know how good we had it.
Yeah.
That rules, yeah.
You don't know what you got till it's gone. They used to have old Saturday Night Live. reruns
Yeah,
on
those were
Comedy
great
Central.
too.
Yeah.
Now you tune in and it's just
yeah.
like, so, I'm
we're being
retarded.
we're being nostalgic about when a channel aired reruns.
Dude, that's how bad things have gotten. Premium Blend was a step up from whatever this fucking shit is right now.
Man,
What?
I wish-
You guys don't
man, I
like
wish we had
Alternatino?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about alternate Turnatino. You
Yeah,
guys-
alternate.
well, I'm a big Aquafina is Nora from Queens fan.
That's a good show.
I'm sorry. I actually haven't seen it.
It's a very good
I've
show.
never seen it.
It's very funny.
It's
I
really
like
funny.
it quite a bit.
I'm just
Yeah,
glad.
it's great.
Yeah. All right. Cool.
Mhm.
Was
I'll
she
do
in
it.
Birds
Very
of
fun.
Prey?
Aquafina.
is.
No, but she seems like she should have been.
Isn't she though? She's in something.
She.
You know
ate-
what? Never mind.
What were you gonna say?
It was Ali Wong.
Racism.
Yeah,
I'm
dogs of prey.
Well,
Hell yeah,
in
dude.
China they call them bats of prey.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
All
There we go,
right.
Robbie.
There we go. Thank
There
you.
we go.
All right.
There it is.
We got Ben Avery
So-
here. Wait.
Yeah.
We should. Let's talk to our guest for a little bit here, guys, before
Yeah,
we get
man.
fully in the riff zone. Ben. Wait, Ben. You and Dalton are both from Texas, right? You're from Texas?
I didn't know Dalton was from. I'm from. I was born in Lubbock. I was raised in Abilene, Texas.
Okay. I'm from Springtown. You familiar?
No, I lived in Big Spring for like 4 years.
Yeah, those are two different
Oh.
places.
Where's Springtown?
It's North Texas. It's like an hour and a half outside of Fort Worth. I went to college in
Oh,
Denton.
by Denton.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
yeah.
UNT. Yeah, my
Yeah.
parents live up in Dish, Texas.
Okay.
Surprisingly enough, which is the only town that they renamed themselves Dish because Dish Network was like, there's only 150 of you. We'll buy the city if you name it Dish.
Oh my God,
and
that's
we'll give
funny.
you free Dish Network for life. And they were like,
Oh,
let's
wow.
do it.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. I do that.
Dish Network. This is never going to be obsolete.
Right.
Dude, I'm telling you, we have it at this new
8-track
apartment.
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
VHS Texas. Fuck. Because at first I was like, damn, is every city in Texas just named after like a noun?
I'm actually from Zune, Oklahoma.
I'm from Pono, Mississippi.
Yeah.
You remember Pono, Neil Young's like iPod thing?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like because he believes in the power of mono rather than stereo. So it was
Oh,
yeah.
right.
Why is that?
All the way they used to record music was it was all in mono.
Yeah.
So it's like the sounds aren't meant to be heard in separate parts of your earphones. You know, it's
Oh,
all-
It
you
is
want-
weird,
Okay.
Because like recently, I've never really listened to the band, but I tried listening to the Beatles recently. I've only, I know their hits obviously, but I've wanted to listen to an album, and it is weird hearing that kind of stuff in stereo. It doesn't sound right.
What's one of their songs? I don't remember any. Just kidding.
No, dude, there was the Indian guy who he was the only one that could play them.
Apu?
Remember that?
Wait, was Apu also in the Beatles?
Yeah.
He was.
No,
He was the fifth Beatle. Didn't you listen to that? Remember that episode where like Lisa goes to the top and Paul McCartney's like, "Yes, I was the fifth Beatle," and then Paul McCartney goes, "Yeah, Apu, sure."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hari Kanda Pete Best.
Okay. Now we're cooking.
Hari Kanda Beetle. He's like, put me in the Beatles. That was the goal of that whole problem with Apu documentary. Was he was like, I should voice Apu. Just give it to me.
Yeah, that was pretty self-serving.
What if like they change Apu's character and they get like an Indian guy to play him, but they make him like the modern Indian man who's just constantly hitting on women on the internet, on the street. You know?
Thank you. Show me
baby
titties.
girl. Boobs, please.
Mr. Simpson, I DM'd Lisa 8 times today.
Please respond.
Please respond. Marge, I would take one from her as well.
Damn. That would be great if they're like, hey, we're going to give an accurate and they make it just like the worst.
They make it more racist, but they let an Indian guy voice him.
Yeah, it's like the Indian guy doesn't know what he's voicing actually.
Well, they just let the guy in the booth and they're like, yeah, man, just riff, just do whatever you would say. And he's just like, hello, beautiful. And it just ends up being the worst representation of an Indian person. They're like, man, we got to get Hank Azaria back here. He really knew how to respect.
Yeah, at least Apu was a scientist when he was doing the voiceover work.
They replace all the characters like with different POCs, like, but they fuck it up. Like they're like the doctor's voiced by Malik Obama now. They're like, well,
they give it to Bill Cosby.
yeah,
This is who he was based on in the first place.
yeah.
Thank you for this opportunity. This is good for representation.
Yeah. Are you guys watching The Simpsons these days?
Always, dude, until the day I die.
Wow. I'm so glad Dalton's back to introduce great topics of conversation.
Yeah,
You
dude.
guys
Sorry,
watch
look,
this
man.
Glad you got that audio fixed, dude.
Hold on. Look, man, my life has been falling apart for like the
what's
last
going on?
month.
Dalton, why didn't you say so, man? Like, dude, if you're going through some shit, dude, let us know, man. We're all friends here. What's going on, dude? Talk about your problems.
I just had to move during a play.
You had to move.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I got. God damn
Dalton,
it, dude.
talk to
You're
us. What happened? Why did your
jokering
roommate?
me
Why
again.
did your landlord kick you out? What completely justified reason did your landlord use to kick you out of your place? What'd you do? Did you not pay rent? Did you not have any money to pay rent?
Which, if that was the case, that would still be fair given the circumstances.
Of course, but this wasn't fair. This was not a fair thing that happened.
No. It would be fair. It would be fair if we didn't pay rent. We would.
It would be
right.
fair.
We would be. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we live in a capitalist society.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm actually
dude.
friends with. I am actually a landlord. Would you like to live with me?
Sure.
All
No,
right, dude.
we had someone that was already leaving at the end of the month, and he told me and the other guy that we would either have to find someone to take the room, or we would be on the hook for the whole apartment. And we were like, well, we don't even know how we're going to show this apartment during a plague. And he said, yeah, it's going to be pretty tough. And that was like the end of it. So we just were like, we should just leave. So
this seems better.
So
though.
you knew you had to move.
Yeah, it's still stressful.
Hey, I'm doing a podcast. You can take the dogs though. Sorry.
No worries.
It's okay. It's a nice peek behind the curtain.
Yeah.
Of the life of the enigma, Ben Avery.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm present.
Of course, dude. That's all we ask of you, man.
Yeah, you
Is
got a
everything all right?
beautiful view of New York right behind you.
Yeah.
You have a
dude.
mirror that's big enough to just see your mouth.
Yeah, dude, there's a beautiful little flower mirror behind me.
A dentist mirror that you put steel
room-
pedals around.
Can you imagine if a dentist had a huge flower when he looked inside like a flower mirror?
Yeah.
Fuck. If audio listeners, Dalton's got a big ass mirror with a flower on it, a big flower decoration, which doesn't seem like your kind of decoration, Dalton.
No, this place it's furnished. It's already decorated.
Okay.
That's nice.
Because do you know Laramie Flick?
I know the Laramie Project.
Yeah, I know the Laramie Project.
It's the same guy.
The guy that was Matthew Shepard who was killed.
No, dude.
Did you know that Matthew Shepard, that wasn't a hate crime? That was actually like one of his former lovers / drug dealers that killed him, who was also gay?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about, dude.
Matthew Shepard.
Matt from Lost?
No, Matthew Shepard was the guy that got like tied up and crucified like on a county road fence for being gay. He was like
Oh,
in
yeah,
high
dude.
school. Yeah.
Colton,
Wait,
you should know about this. It's
He
gay
got like
culture.
tortured to death.
You know what? Yes, I know what you guys are talking about now.
Yeah, but it wasn't like straight people like I want to kill a gay person. It was like his gay lover who also was like selling him drugs.
it was a BDSM,
classic
a BDSM
love-
gone wrong. It went too
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
You're telling me Matthew
It
Shepard?
shows the
Sounds like-
importance of safety words.
Yeah, it sounds like the scandals. He just forgot his safe word.
That's what happens if you forget.
Timely comedy as always, thanks to the Loud Boy.
Yeah. I hope Seth Simons isn't listening.
Did you guys
won't,
know, by the
dude.
way, there's a did you guys watch Pedogate 2020?
Of course, I lived it, but go on.
No,
it was
what's
this,
that?
It was this documentary that was on YouTube. I can't find it now. I guess I got ripped down. It was actually pretty well done, and it was about it was revisiting all the Pizzagate stuff, right? With what's his name? We want to comment ping pong. James Alec Castor, is that his name? Or and John Podesta and all that stuff. And weed, nice.
Pretty sick.
My fucking dogs know how to open the door. It freaks me out.
My dog used to do that too. Some of them,
I don't know how she does it.
they get smart enough to like learn how to let themselves in. They just like they probably get up on their hind legs, just like push down with their paws. That's what
My dog
did.
was so smart, I didn't need to put peanut butter on my balls for him to lick me.
He just knew.
Yeah, he was a.
You just
Man,
said,
yeah.
All you said was "Daddy's home."
Talk about a stress management dog.
You brought it.
I
on
got a
planes.
doctor's note so he could ride on the bus with me.
No. This is an emotional support dog.
Yeah, that would be funny to go into like a McDonald's with a dog sucking your dick. And you're like, this is an emotional support dog.
What do you mean the McRib's not available?
The dog's just hanging from your dick.
Yeah.
That Michael Douglas scene where he's like, "What do you mean it's not breakfast anymore?" And then a dog just runs up to suck his dick, and he's like, "Well, I guess I could order the lunch menu." Oh fuck.
Yeah. So in the documentary, it's about like the sex trafficking ring that's being run around Washington D.C. with Comet Ping Pong and all these people they know, and they're looking at their Instagram accounts and stuff. But one major factor in the documentary was this band called the Loud Boys.
Oh my god.
And they were like pedophiles, and there's like clips of them saying like, "Yo, you know, James likes some a little younger," and all this stuff.
Oh no.
They're like a punk band in the DC area, and supposedly they're a part of the sex trafficking ring.
Oh my god, I saw the Loud Boys on iTunes under music when I first was looking for if this name was taken. I was like, it's a band, who cares?
Yeah, they're all
Yikes.
pedophiles. They're all
Yeah,
like
yeah.
literally all of them.
Looks like another hilarious misunderstanding.
Another classic Loud Boys whoopsie.
Here we go again.
What's funny is this name means nothing to us. We were just like riffing on the Proud Boys, and I said, "No, we're the Loud Boys." It just rhymes with the Proud Boys. It doesn't mean anything.
Well, now it does.
Yeah, now
We're dog whistling to this, what I assume is a traveling Wilburys-esque supergroup of Kevin Spacey, Jeffrey Epstein, all playing bass and guitar. Their lead single is also called "Handle with Care."
Damn, that's great, man. Well,
Thanks,
that was
dude.
like an extra like wink and nod to our loyal fan base.
Yeah. Someone called it a dog whistle, which is what you do when you get your dog to come lick your balls.
There we go.
Dude, I'm making connections, dude. Fuck. Am I in Mania?
I
You
hope
in-
so, dude.
Are
That'd
you
be
in
fun.
Mania?
Yeah.
Like manic?
You know, I don't
Yeah, he's having
actually.
an
rest?
episode, dude. Everyone's
I've-
going through a rough time. You, Robbie, Dalton,
Mhm.
Benjamin. I'm assuming you're breaking beneath this tough guy facade.
Breaking Benjamin.
Breaking Benjamin. I'm actually not. My anxiety has been like fucking through the roof for sure.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But all my friends who are like manic depressive have gone into mania for sure, which is
I
Yeah.
I had a panic attack earlier today, so that's
Oh,
probably
no.
why I'm kind of off right now.
Do you want to talk about it, dude?
I cried.
You cried? What'd you
Yeah.
cry about?
Dude, I don't like your tone right now.
Why?
He's jokering
Dude,
you.
Dude, you're jokering me, dude.
I'm not, dude. Like, this is like genuine concern. Like,
No, it's
a
not.
a good friend of mine tells me that he cried. I want to know why in graphic detail, please.
I had a panic
Dalton was
attack.
watching the Joker.
I was watching the Joker, and I didn't feel like he was being treated fairly by the people around him.
They called
I
us
didn't.
the birds of prey.
Yeah, damn, that movie was a hot pile of dog shit.
That was one. I can't believe we saw it just us, Dalton.
Yeah,
That was awesome.
I don't understand what they were going for with that movie, because aren't they scrapping all that Suicide Squad stuff? Or no, I guess there's a new one coming
It's
out.
gonna
They're
be a soft
keeping-
reboot though.
Soft
The new one
reboot.
with James Gunn. Yeah, it's gonna be like there's gonna be similar stuff, but it's not all the same.
Oh yeah, did you know he wrote the Scooby-Doo movie?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, how crazy is that?
And like he has like a
Really?
third one. He had like a third one planned.
Yeah, that explains. You know what I watched this weekend? A 13-minute video essay on the rise and fall of Scrappy Doo. That's
I
Dude,
saw that video.
we gotta reopen the economy, dude.
folks. They're out there.
Like
They're
a
watching
fucking cool hillbilly cousin too.
Scrappy
Remember that
Doo.
guy? No, not Scrappy Doo. There was like another.
There was like
Yeah.
a dopey do or whatever.
Yeah, who's like a.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He was like gray. He was
No, there's like
a,
3 little dogs that they had with Scrappy. Well, the video essay posits that the issue wasn't Scrappy himself. It was they got rid of Daphne, Fred, and Velma.
Yeah,
and
that was what I. Yeah, because like those are like it was like what the fuck's going on?
my favorite part was called the rise and fall of Scrappy Doo. Like he had a rise and then he fell. A Greek tragic figure.
Yeah, all empires must crumble.
All empires must crumble. America,
Scrappy
Rome,
Doo's-
Scrappy Doo.
Scrappy Doo is truly the Ozymandias of the Hanna-Barbera extended universe.
Let
How
me
far
at him.
might he have fallen?
Yeah.
Crappy do. Did he talk like Scooby? With
No,
the R
he's
at the
No, he
beginning?
had like
person.
he had a
Put him up, put
Brooklyn
him up.
he had a Brooklyn tough guy accent, so he talked like a
Yeah.
Scorsese character for some reason. Hey, look at this guy over here. Hey, I'm Scrappy Doo.
That
I'm
sucks so
Scrappy Doo
bad.
over here. Yeah, Scooby Doo is so hilariously dated. It's kind of weird that it's timeless because it's like hippie music and like hippies and like a 60s like, oh well, we gotta you know.
Jinkies.
And they're in a fucking chinky, and they're in like a fucking like VW van. It's weird that it's held on so long. People love
Has
talking
it?
dogs.
Is it
Yeah.
still relevant?
Didn't we watch Scooby Doo when we were kids? Didn't
Oh
we?
yeah,
I did,
but we also
But
had
that
a
was
dog named
Robbie. That was
Scooby-Doo.
20 years ago.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of being children forever, Ben, you went to Neverland Ranch, right?
That is correct, Robbie.
How was
Wow,
that?
how old were you when that happened?
That's so funny. That's your who was the guy that did that talk show? Where he's like,
Byron Allen.
Yeah. So he's like, I understand you just went to Neverland Ranch.
so,
Last time I saw
Comic
you,
subject.
you were. Yeah.
so, John Lovitz, you were just on Little St. James Island. Is that true?
So it looks like you just did a tour at Neverland Ranch.
Dude, so
how are the shows?
I did go to Neverland Ranch, and there was another. This was I would say a couple weeks after the documentary came out on HBO, and it was me and Brian Vokey, who's a comic I think you know, Robbie.
Yeah, I know Brian very well.
And we were doing a show in San Luis Obispo, so we stopped on the way. Neverland Ranch was 30 minutes out of the way, and we pull up there. There's one other car. I get out, and it's 2 women taking pictures of Neverland Ranch, and I go, morning, ladies. Just some Jackson Truthers stopping by to pay our respects. and they go, that's so sweet of you. And I was like, I go, what? They go, you probably watched the documentary, right? I'm like, yeah. And we're just stopping to pay our, like I continued with the bit, and they're like, good for you. We come every day. I was like, oh, you guys are actually.
Oh my God, they go
Jackson
every
Truthers.
day.
Every
They go
day?
every fucking day.
Damn.
They go like they said they go every day or like 5 times a week. And they said on his birthday, it's always really crowded. It's on this county road that's way off the fucking beaten path.
The beat it path.
But yeah, the beaten path.
Way off the beat it path.
Yep.
Dude,
All
they
right.
told me that people. Oh, here's what they said. I was trying to remember what they said. They said, yeah, the documentary was a bunch of bullshit. And I was like, yeah, I agree. I was like, what did you find wrong with it? And they go, They said that Michael Jackson molested that kid in 1992 at that amusement park in April. That amusement park wasn't open until July of 1992.
Is that true?
And I'm like,
Yeah. No,
I'm like, wow,
there's-
he definitely didn't do any of it. That's crazy.
Case closed.
We
Damn
got
They
him.
lied about one. They lied about them all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
we
him.
got him. The documentary owner is like taking out like SEAL Team 6 and Osama bin Laden.
Yeah. And these people, I talked to them, they were just like long-time Michael Jackson fans. He was the king of pop to them. And they were just, I mean, Michael Jackson was their Joker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
These women, they were
Ooh.
just, you know,
Yeah. Dude,
why
if
so
the,
serious?
Yeah,
if-
he was
if-
their agent of chaos.
if the Joker...
Want to know how I got this white skin?
What do you get when you treat a talented singer dancer like trash?
Do you think Joe Jackson had sex with the Jackson 5?
I think he just beat him. Like,
I think he had
like
sex with
really
him, too.
hard. You think so?
It had to have been sexual with Michael.
Probably, because like most
Yeah.
pedophiles were raped when they were kids.
Oh, absolutely.
I think.
Dalton,
I
what
wouldn't.
do you-
I wouldn't know. Yeah, Dalton, what happened to you?
yeah, I think
What-
Michael Jackson was probably like molested as like a small child.
That's why he
That's
was
like-
obsessed with like being
Yeah.
young forever.
Yeah,
Yeah, I molested him.
yeah. I think we all. If I could go back in time, I wouldn't kill Hitler, but I would definitely molest Michael Jackson as a child to set the timeline right.
Mhm.
Neverland Ranch must open. Get over here, little Michael Jackson.
And then
Neverland Ranch is open during COVID-19.
Essential
canceled.
business.
we've got to reopen Neverland Ranch. We've got to
What is with
reopen.
all these, speaking of the pedogate stuff, like what is with all these people, like their whole thing is about they hate pedophiles.
Mhm.
They think that the cute people think Trump has 500,000 indictments. He's raiding the Vatican, like all these things. It's very weird because they all still love the Catholic Church. All of these people.
That's a great point.
Damn.
They probably.
What I
Huh,
can't
yeah.
find out why though. Like a lot of these guys, like a lot of these alt-right guys who have live streams on YouTube and stuff, they're Catholic, but
Yeah.
they talk every day about how all these politicians are pedophiles. Like, what
Yeah,
do you
tho-
think is happening in your church? You know,
Yeah, there was like a genuine fucking like pedophile ring in the Catholic Church that was covered up.
to me,
And-
they're like enemy number one when it comes to the whole thing. So that's what
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make this serious, but I legitimately don't get it.
No,
you're,
that's
don't
you're
get
right.
it.
that's a great point. Damn, I'm starting
Like they
to.
all want to restore the Holy Roman Empire and all this shit. It's like they were pedophiles too. Like,
Yeah.
what do you guys, do you hate pedophiles? Do you love them? I don't get it.
Yeah, there's no one more pedophiles than the ancient Romans. Or
Yeah,
the-
they invented pedophilia.
yeah, they thought it was like worldly.
Yeah, and they also invented democracy, and look how great that turned out.
Yeah, you know,
Stupid ass
pedophiles,
Romans.
That's
modern
weird.
pop,
Fucking Romans.
modern movies, democracy. They're 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to separate the art from the
Wow.
artist. No, but that is a good point. I don't know. It's just like people have fucking selective bias where they
Mhm.
believe the most evil of everything that all the things they oppose, and they excuse everything from like the things they like. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
look at how people approach the Kavanaugh and Biden things. You know, you see people on both sides like saying the other one's like was like for sure
Yeah,
guilty.
I was reading that today that there were like CNN, like within a week of the Kavanaugh thing, had written 40 articles about
Yeah.
What's her name? Ford, Mary
Christine Blasey.
blast off Ford, whatever.
Yeah, fuck her.
But yeah,
Taking out a
and Anderson
great
Cooper
judge.
interviewed Biden recently, and he didn't bring up any of the allegations.
Well, just in the way the
Nuts, dude.
media, like Ronan Farrow, like wrote an article that was like, I heard third hand that a college person thinks that something might have happened where he pulled out his dick in college about Kavanaugh. And at the time, I was like super anti-Kavanaugh and stuff, but this is like making me. I'm like, how much of this?
I
Was
think
like,
we all owe Kavanaugh a huge apology. He
Yeah,
did
Michael
nothing
Jackson too.
Did you
Michael
know
Jackson,
that?
I'm
And
sorry,
Jared
dude.
Fogel.
Jared
Yeah.
Fogel, yeah.
Yep.
Jared-
Fogel,
Did
I'm
you-
sorry, dude.
when
Did you know that
Ronan?
Ronan Farrow.
They
used
will
to
not
be-
divide us.
They will not divide us. When are they
Locking
going to?
arms with Spacey and Fogel. They will not divide us.
Why can't we be friends? We got to reopen that Subway.
Mm.
Yep.
Back- I write a letter to Jared Fogle every day, like Stan to Eminem.
It's the
Jared.
Notebook, but you're writing to Jared Fogle every day in prison.
And we reunite in the rain someday.
Yeah.
That one was funny. I looked up the Reddit thread of the day Jared Fogle got arrested, and it's funny. All these people be like, "No, this can't be true. Not our sandwich man." Like people like really didn't want to believe it.
Well, he was such like this innocuous figure. He was just like a hero to fat people everywhere.
Yeah.
He was.
Because imagine being fat and then being told you can lose weight if you eat sandwiches. It's like truly a god among men.
Well, you know what's funny is he wasn't even that skinny. Like he was still kind of fat throughout the whole thing. He just went from
He
like
was like skinny fat. Yeah.
Yeah. He went from like Ralphie May to Kevin Smith.
Current Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
No, pre Kevin Smith. He's still fatter than Kevin Smith is right now.
Damn.
Yeah, I guess so.
Dalton, are you gonna buy Kevin Smith's Switch game?
No. I'm
Are you?
anti Kevin Smith now.
Why?
The Jay and Silent Bob reboot was so bad. We don't need to talk about this.
Yeah, we
again.
talked about that for like 30 minutes last
we
time.
we went off on it last episode.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
seems like he's done. He made some like TV show about weed that he just put out on YouTube. Did you
Oh
guys
my God,
ever
I
see
watched
yes, it was called Hollyweed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Fuck.
God.
That
One of
sounds
the worst
awful.
pieces of.
I
It
honestly
was so
believe that
bad.
he makes a good argument for keeping marijuana illegal. Like
don't
what
look
it's
at his
done.
shorts. Yeah.
Yeah, what it's done to him is it's like this is what Reefer Madness was about. This is the dangers of
Yeah.
smoking weed.
If you get high, you're gonna buy Jinkos and cut them off below the knee.
yeah, just wear fucking hockey jerseys and jorts and
He invented like white FUBU with that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fat us, buy us.
Yeah.
Yeah. For whites by whites.
Foob, woof,
Wah, wah.
flub, woof.
Oh, boy.
That's what Quibi should stand for. For whites, buy
Oh,
whites.
are you guys subscribed to Quibi?
Oh, dude,
I am.
You guys
bought-
are you
I bought a full year.
Yeah,
enjoying
man.
Quibi?
I like it. I actually really like it because I'm a guy on the go.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, dude, I don't have time to sit down and watch a TV show.
No,
Give me
dude.
Quibi.
The best way to consume art is with your arm outstretched for 20 fucking minutes.
Have you ever seen that David Lynch clip of him talking about watching a movie on your phone?
No, what'd he
when-
say?
He's talking about how like you miss a lot, but then he just like gets really autistic and he's like, you can't enjoy a movie on your fucking phone.
You can't
Uh.
enjoy a movie on your phone.
Yeah,
How-
it is.
How else are you gonna not understand what I'm doing?
I went to the Metrograph a while back and saw a screening of Mulholland Drive, and after the movie there was a Q&A with the cinematographer, and someone basically asked him like, so what is this movie about? And he was like, I don't know, David never told us.
I was kind of riffing.
Yeah.
Well, I watched the last 3 episodes. I watched all of the new Twin Peaks, and I thought it was amazing. But I've asked a lot of people who are like hardcore Lynch fans too what it was about, or like to explain things, and all of them give me completely different answers. Like no one knows what that was.
The
Damn.
Twin Peaks finale?
Yeah. So yeah, here's my question: is do you think that like guys like that, like a lot of like people like Inception, when they had like the top go down, like you don't know if it went down or not. Like, do you think these filmmakers they know what they're doing in mind, or do they like leaving
Christopher
things-
Nolan.
I think with
completely
David
does
Lynch
that.
specifically, like David Lynch's whole thing is trying to capture what dreams feel like. Like, because
Yeah.
everything he makes feels like, you know, when you're dreaming and you're like, you're one person, but you're also another person at the same time, but you can't explain it.
Mhm.
He does that really well because it's all
Yeah.
unsettling, like a nightmare.
Yeah, because that's kind of what happens at the end of Twin Peaks when Dale.
The Cooper face overlay is like
Yeah.
so unsettling and unnerving,
And then when-
and something you'd see in a dream too.
And then when Dale Cooper becomes Richard, like he goes in that other dimension or whatever happens,
Mhm.
we talked about this
Yeah.
already.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, this conversation is stale Cooper.
Yep.
What about Christian Bale Cooper?
Okay. Oh.
Oh yes, Christian Bale Cooper. Oh no.
Yeah, Ben, this is a little thing we do when Robbie starts doing these dumb free associations. I'll make a little Robin Williams noise to let him know.
Robbie's the David Lynch of impressions.
Yeah.
Abstract.
Fuck. You know what? People like these bits, Dalton. Okay.
They're good bits. It's
a
very
great
funny.
bit, dude.
Yeah.
It's very funny.
Well,
It is funny just
It's
to
a great bit, dude.
see your wheels turn and then just
I love it, man.
and
I
then
think
just
it's
drop
funny.
a little Robin Williams noise.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, we all like that Robin
the
Williams.
fans
That's our
come-
wink to the audience.
the
that we
fans
know
come
about
for my impressions, but they stay for Dalton's audio.
that. That's true.
Look, I'm gonna buy a microphone.
We know, dude. As soon as like these fucking amazing video games stop being produced, we're gonna get some good ass microphones.
That's you know what? That's my bad. I did buy the Final Fantasy VII remake when I
Yeah.
should
Oh,
have
did
bought
you?
a microphone.
Which
Oh, yeah.
costs more than a microphone.
That's true. Well, I was excited. I was very
I was
excited.
excited,
to play
dude.
it.
It's not like this is like a video game, dude. This matters to him. It's not like a fucking podcast, Robbie.
Yeah, sorry. And like he hasn't bought a video game in a while.
It has been a while, dude.
Yeah, it's been like a week or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but if you must know, the Final Fantasy VII remake is great.
I believe it. My Final Fantasy is a podcast that sounds good. So
This sounds good. It sounds fine.
Yeah, it sounds fine, dude. You love talking to customers.
I'm not saying my now fantasy. It's my Final Fantasy.
All right, I'll get a microphone.
It's not my this lifetime
I'm
fantasy.
sorry. Look, I never thought we were gonna have to do it this way. I never thought that there would be a plague that forced us into our apartments. We had to.
We'll get used to it, baby, because this is life forever now.
I know it
Yeah.
is. That's why I had a panic attack earlier today.
Oh, you had a panic attack? What happened?
God damn it, Joe.
Is everything okay, dude?
Yep.
You have my
everything's
phone
fine,
number,
dude.
dude. Call me anytime, dude. If you feel like overwhelmed, if you just want to like chat, I'm here for you, man.
All right.
Give me
Thank
a call,
you.
dude, please.
Thank you, Joe.
You have my number 1-800-COLLATT.
Yeah.
Remember those commercials?
If anyone has the suicide prevention hotline number, please forward it to Dalton. And also, let's report his Facebook page and say, you know, he's thinking about suicide and like maybe he
Tag
can
him in
get
some of the
flagged and get the
status.
help he
There,
needs.
dude, you just remind. There was a guy a few years ago who like just found me on Facebook.
Yeah.
I was a friend of someone he was a friend of.
Mm.
He sent me a rando friend request and I accepted it. And like a week later, he hit me up and he was like, "Hey man, I'm thinking about killing myself. Do you have anything you can say to like help me?" And I said, "Don't." I was like, I don't know. I didn't know what to tell him. But I told him,
not a bad idea.
but then I told him, I was like, here's a list of all the numbers, like all the suicide prevention numbers.
Good.
Here's the number. I called one of these numbers once. It's completely confidential. They won't report, you know, if you're like, these would be the people you want to talk to, not some stranger that you don't know.
Wow.
And then a week later, I saw on Facebook, it was like, in remembrance of.
Oh
He didn't do
no!
anything, dude.
So
You couldn't even talk him off the ledge, man.
I know, dude.
And like as a comedian, you're supposed to be able to like, you know, get people to think a certain way based on like the words you use and stuff.
Dalton, don't be next
Fuck.
time. Say I wish
It's not
you.
your fault, dude.
Just say I wish you would come down from that ledge, my friend.
Yeah.
That's what you got to say. That's the magic word.
that you're right. I should have said that.
That does suck though, because usually when like randos are like talking about killing themselves, they're just like trying to get attention, kind of.
They're absolutely trying to get attention.
Like whenever it's like online friends, not like a close confidant. Like I know people like post status updates that are like, "Oh, Joe, you did a fake one. Do you remember when you did that?"
Dude, I've done multiple fake ones.
Joe posted, I can't keep living like this, and like all these.
Yeah.
What happened, Joe? All these people like commented on it.
All these people are like, "You're a good guy. We love you." And then fucking Facebook messaged me, and they were like, "Hey, somebody said like they were really upset by your post, and we want you to know that you can get help." And they gave me like all these like self-help like links and stuff. And I was worried that they were going to suspend my Facebook account.
Oh, do any of y'all have an Alexa?
No.
I do.
If you say, Alexa, how do I kill myself? It's pretty funny. She just starts trying to talk you down. Like she'll be like, there's a lot to live for. Here are the numbers for suicide prevention. I'm not doing it justice right now. I'm
Yeah,
killing
that sounds
momentum.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Look, god damn it. I'm sorry.
Good bit, Dalton.
That's someone's life, Dalton.
Way better than Joe's pathological lying.
Yeah. Now, Dalton, you
hey.
said you called a suicide support line. What was that like?
What? God, I wish I hadn't said that.
Can we role play that right now? I'll be the suicide hotline.
All right.
Hello, Wimps Are Us. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi. This is Wimps Are Us?
Yes, that's right. Suicide prevention hotline. Wimps Are Us.
Yeah, I'm really struggling right now. I'm really sad. I'm thinking about killing myself.
Oh no, what happened?
Hey, Joe, is it that faggot again?
Yeah, Bobby.
Hey, tell him he should fucking do it.
Hey man, these are just jokes, Robbie.
We were just joking around.
Yeah, dude. We're just joking around.
Yeah, Robbie, are you gonna edit? Are you gonna edit that later?
No, it was a
we're
character that I was
Okay,
criticizing who said that. Like a dumb, toxic, masculine guy said that.
Oh,
Not me.
okay.
I would never say that. That was
Yeah.
like, that's actually like let's clip that and show it like what not to do if you're at a suicide hotline.
That's true.
Brilliant work, guys. We really made it.
We did
Are
it.
you okay? Are you okay, Dalton? For real?
I'm
though?
fine. Yeah, I'm okay. Look,
Dalton needs to call. Dalton needs to call. Simps Are Us, in my opinion.
I'm sorry.
I mean, like, look, dude, like, I can't tell. Like, I'm where I am. You're where you are. It sounds like you're fighting back tears. I just want to make sure everything's okay. Dude.
Everything's fine. I'm trying to do a good job on this podcast.
Well, all right. Well,
All
maybe,
right.
what's another job you want to try to do? Dude, these are.
Yeah. Do you want to
we're
attempt
just
anything
joking.
else, Dalton?
Just joking. I don't want you to kill yourself. I can't have that blood on my hand.
All right. What do you guys want to talk about now?
I would like to
Whatever
finish
you
a
wanna talk
thread.
about. How are your video games? You like playing them, dude?
They're fun. I already talked about the Final Fantasy VII remake. It's
Well,
very
you have
fun.
so many other video games. Like, are you still playing the Zelda one?
I beat Zelda.
You beat Zelda.
Zelda was
Okay.
very fun.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
We-
What up?
This
What's up,
sucks,
dude?
dude. We have a guest, and he's barely said anything on this episode.
Well, Benjamin,
I'm
have
like,
you bought any microphones or video games lately?
Did you ask me that or Dalton?
Yeah, Benjamin, did you buy any video games or microphones lately?
No, but Dalton's. Well, I did just actually get a new gamer headset, and I got a keyboard that lights up rainbow colors.
Ooh, I love
Nice.
those
For gaming.
keyboards. Nice.
Oh, you know what's funny? I watched Ben's Infowars appearance, and Alex Jones kept calling him Ed McMahon.
yeah, that was
He's
very
right.
funny.
He's like, it's Ed McMahon. He's over here. He's not saying anything. That was pretty sick.
And live in studio.
What was it
yeah.
like? What was he like? Was he like cool?
He was super cool to us, but everybody that worked there was so on edge.
Damn, I
like-
could imagine that. Yeah.
I was like, there's this whole room of just editors making, little infomercials about how, toothpaste cures the coronavirus or
Oh my
whatever. I was just like
God.
walking up to them and I was like, hey, and they like jumped back.
Oh God.
I was like, oh, I was just wondering where the bathroom is. And they took off their headphones. They're like, it's over there, man. They just put their headphones back on. And then when Alex came in, like everybody was like, yes, Alex, absolutely, Alex. And he almost went off between breaks on the whole crew. He was like, I'm sorry. I never treat him this way, guys. I swear to God, we're just having some difficulties today. I never do, but God damn it, guys, we're acting like we're doing it live, even though we're pre-taping. Okay, so pull it up on the monitor. Like, I'm sorry, guys, I never do this. I never do this.
Oh, so
Everyone
he's
I've heard that's gone there, that's what he does.
he says
goes
he
off on-
never.
and then he says he never ever. But like at the beginning, he's like, "You guys, you're doing the Lord's work out there. You're very brave with the sketches you're making and everything." And it's like, you're coming on the Big Devil show. Like, I'm the Big Devil. You're coming on a show, and I'm the Big Devil. Do you guys want to or anything? I'll be right back. And
He
he
did
just like,
seem
went,
to.
like, on a little Troy. It's fucking weird. It's really, there was such a dark energy he carried around with him
Really?
in the studio.
Well, he's had to bear the
100%.
burden of the truth for so many years.
Yeah. It's
That's
exhausting.
true.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
a warrior's dark. He's much like Mel Gibson in Braveheart. He has to bear the freedom of our people.
It is funny.
In a weird way, he is, because him and Trump fucking talk all the time.
That is
So-
crazy. Yeah, the
Yeah.
fucking president's been on. You sat.
That's what I was wondering. I'm like, is Trump watching me and Tim play our sketches and stuff? Like, is he watching the show? Like that was the weirdest thing. Being there is you feel like you're doing the president's show. Does that make sense? Because
Yeah,
he repeats
yeah.
everything he hears on Infowars.
Yeah, and he like kind of
It's-
put them on the map. I feel like in terms of like mainstream attention. I didn't really know when Infowars was till the 2016 election.
I mean, the reason they
Really?
went after Alex so hard is
Not really.
because he
Maybe I
has
did.
millions of people and they'll vote for whoever he says. And, 3, 4, 5 million people are enough to swing an election. So that's
Well,
why
I-
Hillary did that whole hit job on him.
it is pretty impressive, like what Alex Jones has, because he's been like deplatformed on like all the like YouTube and all of it, and you can only watch him on his website.
Dude, that's
which-
the thing. Like, if you want to believe in the Illuminati, it would make sense if he did, because all of these big tech companies got together and overnight banned him off of everything. You have Google, YouTube, Twitter, Apple. Everybody got together and decided that Alex was done. I mean, that is like the closest you can get kind of to the Illuminati, of like every
Yeah.
powerful person in a room saying,
yeah,
you can't let this guy swing an election, and we have this old Sandy Hook stuff on him, and
Hell
so
yeah,
we're just
dude.
gonna villainize the dude.
How much
You-
longer until the Loud Boys are deplatformed? man? It's just a
Hope
matter
it's
of
soon.
doesn't
time.
matter. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
We already have
Um,
future presidential candidate Benjamin Avery as the first guest. Of
That's
the
true.
Loud
That's
Boys.
true. Yeah.
What's funny though is like the holdout was Twitter for banning Alex Jones, and then he like kind of asked for it because he like got in like a fist fight with like a Twitter employee or something, right?
Yeah,
I feel-
they want it. Yeah,
He
wants
wanted
it.
to be banned.
Yeah,
think,
he did.
partially. I think it's fucked up that he was. I don't think it's right at all. Like I will defend. I think I will defend Alex Jones.
Until
End
the
of
day we
sentence.
die.
End of
Yeah.
sentence.
Yeah.
That's it. He's a great man. But it's like
He's a
that
hero.
that deplatforming shit is fucked up, and I hope that we're on the other end of it.
They
'cause-
literally ruin your ability to acquire more fans. So he's hit the ceiling of the amount of people that he can. I mean, it's downhill for him.
yeah.
From here. That's why he's picking all these fights with QAnon people, and also because he's losing fans to all these hucksters that are listening to all the QAnon live stream retards.
Oh really?
Yeah, so now he's going hard after. He's like, it's not breadcrumbs. This is real shit. This is my life's work. It's not a bunch of magical thinking horse shit. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
This is a family program. I apologize.
This is a family program. Can you imagine sitting down to watch Infowars with your family?
Yeah, dude, we gather around the fire, me and my dad. We just listen to Infowars.
Son, this is how the world really is.
My parents they never listened to Alex Jones, but they were big into Michael Savage. That was like always on the radio.
Yes, Michael Savage was like, but was he a conspiracy guy or was he just like a right winger?
He is like the worst of that world. Like those right wing talk guys, because it's like he makes Rush Limbaugh look like Anderson Cooper.
Gay?
Yep. No, it's just like the shit that he says, like the vitriol and like all there is some conspiracy to it, I guess. Yeah, he's kind of like a cartoon character in terms of being like a right
Yeah,
wing.
and that's the thing. He never was a one-party guy. He says they're all bad. Like they're
Right.
all bad people. But now, Trump was kind of the first person to pay attention to him that had any real political power. So of
That's
course he's
so
going to
crazy.
back him no matter what, because it's like, oh, now I'm invited to this party I've always wanted to be at.
Yeah. Well, ironically, I feel like Trump getting elected is like the worst thing that could have happened to him because he got all this attention and everyone's like, oh, we can't have this,
Mm.
Like, I don't think he would have been deplatformed so hard if Hillary had won. It's kind of like Sam Hyde,
Well, yeah, they were getting ready. I believe they were didn't they deplatform him like 4 months before the election?
I think it was after. I thought it was like in 2017.
Oh, that's right. So they were getting ready for the midterms, and that's when they
Oh.
did that.
Oh, got it.
Possibly. I can't remember the timeline exactly.
I remember it was after the election because I remember that's when all those guys like Milo and Gavin were like free to roam at the height of their power. And then the election happened. And then I think, honestly, it was Charlottesville that got people to like really crack down on that
Yeah,
stuff.
that was their biggest mistake. It was bad optics.
Yeah, man. We should have kept that on the down low. We shouldn't have flaunted how cool we are.
I told you to buy the tiki torches from different Targets.
Yeah, like getting Sudafed to make meth. You got to go to different.
Yeah,
you got to go to a bunch of different stores.
Joe, this fucking idiot, goes to like one Target, buys 100 tiki torches. It's like no party's that big.
Tried to make it a business expense on the company credit card.
Put it on the Amex.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is Gavin and Milo and all those guys, they were just like comics. They just wanted to be like funny people and they wanted to be in the spotlight. And then they wanted to get attention by going into the Pizzagate stuff and the political stuff. And it ruined their life. There's a big Twitter guy. I don't know if I should say his name, but he's one of the guys who was pushing Pizzagate, who's like an alt-right guy on Twitter. Who writes books. Robbie probably knows what I'm talking about.
R.L. Stein.
R.L. Stein, yeah. Yeah, it was R.L. Stein.
Choose your own adventure, and it's all black crime statistics.
He was at my house, actually. Like,
R.L. Stein?
A year ago. Yeah.
Oh, the guy we're actually talking about.
Wait.
And Stephen King.
What about R.L. Steinfeld?
Ooh.
No.
Okay.
All right.
What's the deal with monsters underwater?
Yeah. You know what? This bit is dead on arrival. I'm sorry. So who was on your house, man?
He was on Metzger's podcast. And he was actually sitting right there, and I was talking to him, and he was like, "So how many listeners do I need to get like sponsors on my show and stuff?"
Oh, I know who it is.
Yeah. He was like, I was like, "Oh, you need like this number to get sponsors and stuff." He's like, "Yeah, the thing is, a lot of companies won't work with me, because of the stigma around me." And I'm like, "Yeah, does that suck? Like living in LA?" Like, he's like, "Oh, I live outside LA, but yeah, when people see me, they're very upset. I have wife and kids, so like, it's definitely hurt me." And right before we started recording, he looked at me and he said, "Don't get into politics. It ruined my life."
Wow.
And then we started recording, and then he was just talking to Kurt the whole time. Like, they're talking about the PC stuff. They're talking about the trans stuff. They're talking about all the political talking points that he has to hit.
Damn.
To make his fan base happy. But like, he would rather just those guys. What I'm saying is those guys don't want to have that life.
Yeah.
Constantly pushing their thing, but they don't want to be who they are. They'd rather be
comedians.
In the system.
Oh yeah, totally. Yeah.
Goofballs.
They would all. Yeah, I was actually talking to Dave.
They're
Cyrus
doing
about
this
that.
because they can't make TV shows, and they're not. Like,
Even
I feel like there's even a part of Alex Jones that probably, wants to be like at the White House correspondence things. And like, he wants to be accepted by all these people, but instead he has to, it's like a Dr. Frankenstein, he made the monster and then the monster destroys him.
Wow.
And that's what Alex does that's what people do with their fan bases. They create these fan bases in their fan bases. They'll do it to AOC. Like every group, they'll eat them alive.
Even the Chapo guys.
Damn. If that's the case, I hope our fan base is just sexy ladies.
Ooh. Oh,
I love that you got it. It's so funny that the name of your podcast has a pun playing on the Proud Boys. And also, there's a band named the Loud Boys. We now know who they're literally all pedophiles.
Yeah,
damn.
Not just like normal everyday pedophiles. Like they help facilitate the trafficking of children in Washington D.C.
God damn it!
Like, it's like
we should have brainstormed. We should have brainstormed more, guys.
No, it enriches our story. What a beautiful bow that's been tied on the package that is the Loud Boys.
Oh, and Yang?
Yep. God damn it, Robbie.
Did it again.
What the fuck are you doing?
Damn.
Yes, Bo and Yang.
Bo and Yang.
He's a beautiful bow.
That's true. He
Bo
is.
Burnham, another beautiful bow.
Yep. Bo's staff, Donatello's weapon. You want to keep?
God damn
Do
it.
you want to keep doing this?
Yeah, keep going, dude.
Bo Bridges.
There you go. Keep it
Bridges
going.
of Madison County.
Well, now that we're actually on this, what kind
Nice.
of fucking name is Bo? Imagine naming your kid
Yeah,
Bo.
go off, Robbie. Get in
Beauregard.
the rant corner for a bit.
If your name is Bo and you have 100 over an 80 IQ, you did great. Because your parents named you Bo. Your parents.
Are you just doing fucking hack open mic bits now? What's up with this name? What a
God,
funny
his
sounding
ass,
name.
dude.
Yeah, Kyle. That's a big girl.
Yeah.
That's a big girl Brooklyn one. It's like, who's gonna eat my pussy, Kyle? And then
I know who you're talking. I know who
Kyle
you're
gets
talking
a
about.
laugh. Yeah.
I think
I
we
know
all know who you're talking about. We all
Yeah.
know. We got that bitch's number, dude.
I wish I had her number.
Yeah, it's
I got her
69
number.
420.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Ben, a funny thing about one last thing about that Infowars thing. It felt like he had you guys on, and he played your guys' sketches, which are great. I fucking love those Tim Dillon sketches.
Thanks, dude.
But Alex seemed to not understand any of them. Like he just enjoyed the idea of comedy more so than like the sketches themselves. You know what I mean? Like he's like, well, this is comedy, and comedy's great because it pushes boundaries. You know?
Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck. He didn't even know what we were going to talk about when we got on there, and we did a whole hour. And I feel like that's how he does his whole show. He's like, so what do you boys want to talk about? And we're like, well, we have some clips we could play. He's like, we'll make it about free speech and comedy. How about that? Like, all right, let's fucking navigate these muddy waters here. Jesus Christ.
I love that Tim mentioned Shane Gillis on Infowars. That's fucking wild.
Oh, he gave a shout out to Shane. That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
He did.
I was just my proudest moment. Like,
Shane
I can die
must
so
have
happy
loved
now
that.
because I told Alex that I'm also kind of retarded.
Yeah.
And then he leaned over and fist bumped me.
That's awesome.
Let me tell you.
For a minute, he tried to do an impression of Bill Murray in Caddyshack. He's like, Gunga, Gunga, Galunga, Gunga, Galunga. I'm staring. I don't know what he's talking about. He goes, Ed McMahon, tell me the secrets of the universe. Gunga, Galunga.
I love that all of his comedy references.
I was like,
are
I
from-
don't know the secrets to the universe, Alex. I'm also kind of retarded. And that was the one time he actually cracked on the show. I wish the camera was on him because he actually found that really funny. And then we fist bumped. And that was like, I mean, to get to do that right before the world ended, it's and
What
I
if
was
that ended
what?
the world like Southland Tales? You guys touched hands and then it exploded.
yeah.
You guys are actually.
The whole studio just crashes down on
What
us.
if you guys are the same guy but time traveling and you were never meant to interact with each other? This is the way the world ends on Infowars.
Do you guys think the virus is a hoax?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
It's
It's
not
fake,
real.
dude.
I am never taking that vaccine.
But yeah, why would you want to become autistic, dude?
Candace Owens tweeted that today. She was like, I am never going to take a vaccine anyone gives me. I was like, never a vaccine anyone gives you. Like, what are you fucking talking? That is so stupid. As Ben said, she's clearly just doing that because she thinks it's what her fan base like wants to hear. These people are grifters. You know what like
They're all grifters, yeah. It's all just you know what's funny? Like I follow a lot of the QAnon accounts because it's just the best. It's just I didn't realize that like 500,000 people in this country have completely broken from reality and are like in outer space.
Yeah.
Like they're so far off the deep end. Like some of these QAnon guys who are making money now in live streams, one of them this is hilarious. One of them is one of the main guys from Ancient Aliens.
What the fuck?
So he just jumped like in the 2000s. He had this whole grift with UFOs and aliens, and now he's just jumping on the QAnon stuff. Like none of these believe in anything they're saying.
Right. They just see fucking rubes out. I can't. Dude, that's got to fuck with your soul so goddamn hard.
So what exactly is QAnon though? I've only ever like heard.
Dalton's like, I'm listening.
No, because that's been like a buzzword for a while now, and I'm just like, is it like Q from Star Trek?
I wish.
I honestly don't know what it is.
It's Qbert.
Okay.
It's Qbert.
It's Qbert?
Yeah, it's Qbert. But he's undercover, so he's QAnon.
Oh, okay.
No, it started out on 4chan, right? It was like a guy was saying he was like anonymous, and he was saying like Donald Trump is actually an undercover agent sent in to like free the pedophiles, and like it started out like Donald Trump. Ben, you might know more about this than me.
Like he's going to purge. Donald Trump was elected to purge the deep state, so he's going to go in. He's going to take away all these tax breaks for all these rich people. He's going to arrest all the pedophiles. He's going to put Obama and Hillary in Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah, man, that sounds
I like
great.
that.
It
That's
usually-
good.
What's the problem?
It usually ends with Jesus like coming back, like he's supposed to bring the second coming of Christ.
Everyone wins.
I'm on board with all of this.
What's the
This all
problem?
sounds good. Where can I
Christ
sign
is
up
back,
to be part of
baby.
it? Yeah. Where
This
can
is
I
awesome,
join
dude.
QAnon?
The
I'm getting
storm.
pumped, man.
So
How do I get in on this?
I thought it was just like a deranged baby boomer thing, but my sister just texted me that one of her friends is full on QAnon now, who's like a 20-something-year-old girl, which that like blew my mind. That,
Well,
like,
there's something about like when you believe in a conspiracy, like just anything that makes the world make a little more sense, rather than having to deal with the fact that it's all just chaotic and means nothing. It's like because I started reading that book Behold a Pale Horse, and it's like
I'm reading that right now.
Yeah,
In my backpack.
yeah, the Bill Cooper,
He's the fucking man.
yeah, and it's like all that stuff is kind of comforting in a weird way. Like to believe in something, it's like being Christian. That's what it reminds me of. It's like, yeah, this is like when I went to church. This is nice. So I'm joining the queue now.
well, yeah, I honestly do get. yeah. Serenade
I
us.
radicalize all you guys into QAnon.
Yeah, and you don't even believe in it. That's how. We heard secondhand from a guy who said this is definitely bullshit. We were like, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh, they think Angela Merkel is the great granddaughter of Hitler.
Oh shit, is she?
Is that true?
That's what they say. I mean,
That actually, when you think about it, that sounds plausible. Just-
Yeah.
I believe it. I
does-
believe it.
Yeah.
Same country.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
rest my
That's all I
case.
need.
same
case, dude.
country.
Same. What more evidence do you need?
This is
It's-
terrifying.
Well, that
It's true.
explains her mustache. That's only here.
Robbie, come on,
Robbie,
she's beautiful.
I have to go.
Okay. Thanks, Ben.
I'm sorry. I'll do
Hey,
it again,
man.
and I'll do the full. Do you guys do 2 hours or?
We
It
do
fluctuates.
but
Yeah.
whatever works. man.
Honestly, yeah, you were so great that we usually just do an hour, but we just kept going. Thanks, dog.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
think
do
I
you have
didn't
anything to
really
plug?
offer much, but
No, you were great.
Just listen to Brain Jail, just my podcast, Brain Jail.
Great podcast. Thanks again, man.
Yeah,
All right.
thanks for
Thank you.
doing it.
Thanks,
yeah,
Nice
man.
meeting
Nice to
you.
meet you, man.
Alrighty, we'll do it again soon. Peace.
Bye, Ben.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you.
Take care, man. Hell yeah,
Nice.
man.
Yeah. There we go. Huh?
We did it,
How
man. Our
was,
first
how was
guest.
that? I'm sorry that I've been off all day.
That's okay, man. It's expected at this point.
Okay, cool. Trying to be real and just that's my fault for
It's all right, dude. Don't worry about it. You're going it's like you had to move in the middle of a fucking epidemic, dude.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
not a big-
That sucks.
Yeah, I forgot we were gonna have a guest. I feel so bad because first off, first impressions are everything, and I didn't.
Believe me, I
didn't-
know. My first
Yeah.
impression is usually Bill Cosby. Then I go into Robin Williams.
Yeah. So now Ben probably thinks I'm a tool. Now he's gonna go
Oh.
tell Tim Dillon that I suck. And
No, dude. You guys bonded over that book.
that's true.
He
no,
loved
I'm
that.
I'm joking. I really don't. I don't know. I just it's been like such a rough month for
No,
me.
we haven't decided if we're going to talk about real things. Listeners, write in and let us know if you want us to be real,
Yeah, write in if you'd like me to be real, but guess what? It's not gonna fucking happen, dude. I'll never be genuine.
How about Be Real from Cypress Hill?
Ooh.
Now I'm doing it.
Ooh, I think you go a little something like this.
Insane in the membrane. Oh, insane in the brain.
No, that was a good talk. I mean, we just didn't really have much to we were free balling it there.
No, we
I
did
like
good.
that though.
It was
We did
good.
good.
Part of the
No,
charm of it.
Ben. I mean, Ben's real ass. He gets our kind of thing.
Yeah. This is hard. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Podcasting's hard.
It can after the first couple episodes, it's hard to consistently be able to carry a conversation.
Well, we're
Well,
also
the
We're getting
remote thing. This remote shit is so fucking difficult to deal with.
I don't know, guy. I thought that hour went by pretty.
No, it went by
smoothly.
super fast.
No, it was
Yeah.
fun. Yeah.
That was a good one. So
yeah, I think
far.
we should do it remote forever.
I agree.
Forever.
I
I mean, we're gonna have to do it remote for at least another month.
You
Yeah.
think so?
Yeah. Oh, dude, definitely. I would be surprised if we're able to leave our house before June.
Ugh. What about my
Ugh.
birthday? Can they open it up?
When
for
is
my
your birthday, dude? Do
May
you want to have a
3rd.
Zoom birthday?
Yeah, let's do it,
All right,
dude.
Let's
Joe
have
and
a-
I. We'll get drunk on Zoom. That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
No,
Don't
we
tell
can't.
Dalton.
We can't drink. I tried. Fuck. I shouldn't admit this publicly. I
No,
tried.
be vulnerable. We're all here
All
for
right.
you. We'll support you. Let me know next. Actually, I'm probably not a very good sponsor. I'd probably be
It's
like,
fine.
oh yeah, dude. Party time.
Well, like a couple weeks ago, I had like 5 beers one night and
Dalton, no.
didn't shut up. Men are talking, Joe.
Oh my god, I'm already concerned. But
Like a couple
okay.
weeks ago, I had like 5 beers one night, and I cut myself off, which I was never able to do. I said,
Yeah, 5
Thank
beers
God.
is not like bad. It's
yeah,
Thank
fine.
God.
I was like, I feel fine. I feel pretty good and buzz. I'm full. I'm gonna go to bed now.
Good.
And then Sunday night, while I was moving everything, I started drinking at like 3.
3
And then-
a.m.
PM.
No, 3 in the afternoon. Like
Oh, okay.
I bought a 6-pack of Dogfish Head Sea Quench. You ever have those?
No,
Fuck, they're good, dude. It's like takes you to the high seas.
I just buy Dogma DVDs. Keep
yes. Okay.
going.
right. So I bought those. I drank 5 of those. Gave one to a friend of mine. Who
For helping you move.
Yeah, he was helping me move, so I gave him a beer.
Nice.
And
Nice.
then I was
That's
at
a
the
really
old,
cool move.
Yeah, that's a great deal.
Uh,
But then I was at the old place, still moving some stuff, and I went and bought a 6-pack of Mango White Claw. I'd never had it before. And,
extremely bad and gay drink.
dude, I thought it was tasty. I expected it to taste like a shitty LaCroix.
Oh no, mango is good actually. Lime White Claw sucks.
No, the mango. So I bought a 6-pack of Mango White Claw.
you know
and I
that's Chris Kattan's favorite drink.
Yeah,
Continue.
I don't even. And so I housed this 6-pack. I probably finished it in like 10 minutes.
Jesus.
Yikes.
And then
10
and then-
minutes?
no, I'm being hyperbolic. But I did finish it like probably in less than an hour. And then I went and bought a 6-pack of Corona and drank 3 of those.
No.
So by the end of the day, it was probably from 3 in the afternoon till probably 2 in the morning. I'd had 14 drinks,
Oh my god.
which is much more than the 5 I'd had the week prior. You know,
Yeah.
So-
that's a lot.
it's
That's
funny.
incredibly concerning, dude.
It's yes. And so the Monday after the weekend that I only had the 5 drinks, I talked to my therapist about it, and she said, "Yeah, it sounds like you're able to moderate now. It seems like you're doing okay." And then after the other night, I told her, "Yeah, I had 14 drinks." He said, "All right." Well, she was like, "Well, we're gonna draw the line there. Obviously, you can't control yourself, and you need to not drink anymore."
That's good that's a good therapist though.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, thank God she said that because I would have if she didn't.
Well, it's tough, dude. With all this like
yeah,
quarantining
Joe
shit,
definitely would have given you some tough love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, you gotta learn self control, man.
I just
These
don't
things will
know.
kill you.
I don't know how people are staying sober during all this. It's so
Oh.
hard.
Iron will, dude. Just through my sheer iron will. I've
Because
been
the
able to
only
maintain my
reason
sobriety.
the only reason I was able to like get sober at all was that I had like stuff to do. I had like a way to occupy my time. But just being like cooped up like this, it's like what the fuck am I supposed to do?
Also, like the state of the world is provoking so much fucking anxiety. You're not alone, Dalton. I'll say that. I think a lot of people are struggling with exactly
Yeah,
that.
dude, you're not alone, buddy.
Did you see
Yeah.
that? There's like that recycling video going around of like, just like everyone's recycling is just full of like vodka handles. You know? Like,
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, what are we supposed to do? Like this shitty thing happened that's outside all of our control, and definitely don't relapse if you can strengthen it, but don't beat yourself up. Just
I'm not beating myself up. No, because if I was beating myself up, I would just keep drinking. That's usually what I.
One day at a time, Dalton.
That's true.
One day at a time.
Yeah, that
Nah.
sucks, dude. I'm sorry.
I'll be okay. It just sucks how good drinking feels. Like
Yeah, man.
Yeah, when I'm drunk, I'm like, this is awesome.
when I'm drunk, it's like this is how I'm supposed to feel.
That's how I used to feel
Yeah.
when I did Adderall, which I'm glad I.
That's
quit.
also a good feeling. Klonopin's another good one.
Heroin.
You know, I've
Heroin's
never done
another good
heroin.
one.
Kratom, I'll take Kratom.
Kratom, I like. I don't. It's fun. Kratom's just nice. It's just like nice.
I take it all
God.
day, every day. But you know,
Yeah.
that was the thing that helped me quit drinking.
I am
was
glad.
Kratom.
I honestly, I have an addictive personality, but I have never been like addicted to anything. I think I just like, if I don't have like a reason to like moderate, I won't. That's my issue.
Yeah, that's the thing. If I don't have to get up and go to work the next day,
Exactly.
that's where it's a problem. But even
Yeah.
then, there's still some nights when I was drinking where it would be like I had to get up at 6 or 7 in the morning, and it would be 2, 3 a.m. and I was still drinking, and I was like, I
Yeah.
had plenty of mornings where I was driving to work, and I'm like, I'm still drunk.
Yeah. I hate
And
that.
I worked at Enterprise, so I had to drive even when I
Oh,
got to
so
work.
driving was your job?
Yeah.
That's
So
a
I would-
horrible place for a drunk to work.
It really is. But there were tons of people there who did that. There were people everyone I worked with would regularly come in and their eyes would be bloodshot and they were like, man, I only slept like 2 hours last night. They would be like driving customers around. I remember one time when I got a prescription for Klonopin, and I do this with everything where I'm like, well, I'm a big old boy. I'm probably going to need more of this than what the bottle says. So I took the doctor written me a prescription for 2 milligram pills. So he said, just take one of these. So I took 3 of them. It was like driving people around and just like not like struggling to stay awake.
Driving Miss Hazy.
Yeah. So I have a problem with any substance really.
Yeah, I'm glad I never got
fucking
hooked
sucks.
on. I've tried Xanax and Klonopin and all that stuff, and it's like it just puts me to sleep, and then I'm groggy the next day. It is great when you're on it, but I just didn't like feeling groggy.
I don't like it. And then I
I'm so
overdosed
glad-
on it.
You overdosed on Klonopin?
I snorted a bunch of it one night, and then I probably drank like a half a bottle of vodka on top of that.
Jesus,
woke-
dude, you could have died.
Yeah. And then I woke.
That's-
God damn it, Joe! Stop jokering me. And then I woke up. And then I woke up the next day. And so and so I mixed it all together, and then I woke up the next morning. I remember leaving my apartment, but then somehow I got back. I woke up the next morning, and I was naked, covered in vomit. My bed sheets were gone. I don't know
Sounds
where
like
they
my
went.
honeymoon.
Yeah, and I was like covered in like bruises. Like I don't know what happened. My nose was split open.
Oh,
Damn, dude.
It was fucking wild. And then I was trying to like still be kind of healthy at the time, so I woke up, did 20 push-ups, immediately threw up, and then went to work. And then I kept throwing up at work. I like went to my boss and I said, I gotta go home. I think I'm sick, and I think I had overdosed.
Jesus Christ, dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah, dude, Joe. For once. No, never change, Joe.
Joe is actually I've been enjoying both Dalton's tangents and Joe's jokering of those tangents.
I'm
Well,
not
that's the
jokering,
thing.
dude. I'm concerned.
That's the thing. If you fight the jokering, it's like Chinese finger cuffs. Like it's only gonna keep ensnaring you. So you just have to
just be okay with it. Man.
you have to lean into it.
Yeah, you have to.
So I accept you, Joe.
Thank you, Dalton.
You're
And
welcome.
I truly hope whatever's hurting your soul heals,
Thank you.
and you can walk. You know.
One set of footprints in the sand.
Yeah, dude. I hope you accept God into your heart.
I have.
Oh, good.
I do. I
Good,
love God.
dude. Would you like to have lead us in prayer right now?
Yeah, let's end
let's
with
not-
a prayer.
Let's
guys.
not make
let's
a
all
let's not
hold
make a
hands.
mockery. Let's not make a
Let's
mockery.
put our
of
hands
prayer.
near the webcam.
No,
so
no, no.
we're
I don't
holding-
want to.
Well,
no.
now that we're all QAnon, I feel like we should pray.
It's
for
true. We are all
Donald Trump
QAnon.
to stop the pedophiles.
Yeah. Praise be
Um,
to Allah.
Yeah, pray to
Yeah.
Allah.
So I've
Let's
overdosed.
let's be Muslim QAnon guys.
No, finish the story, please, Dalton. I'm really.
Yeah, that's it. I
enraptured.
overdosed.
You overdosed.
Yeah.
Yikes.
It's scary, man. I've had plenty of times when I've like mixed stuff together where I'm like, this might be what does it. This might be what ends me.
Well, all's
Well,
well
I'm glad
that
it
ends
didn't.
well, though. Honestly.
That's true. One time
Damn, dude.
Adderall and kratom.
What happened?
I just felt really anxious.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's not a good mix. I feel like, or maybe it would be a
Well,
good one.
Our mutual friend, I don't know if I should say her name, but you know what I'm
Lauren?
talking about.
Lauren
yeah,
Davis?
it's Lauren. She's been. God damn it, dude! I don't want to blow up her spot.
No,
No,
go ahead.
she-
Say,
Go ahead,
say
go ahead,
what
though.
problem she has.
No, I don't. No, I don't want to talk about her.
Come
too
on,
late.
Dalton.
It's somebody else. Never mind. Somebody else
Okay, who's this
who
other
is-
person?
been taking Adderall and kratom at the same time.
Yikes.
Has she been doing Adderall?
Damn.
This other person that's not
Hey,
Lauren.
Lauren,
yes.
if you need to reach out, you can also reach
I
out.
wish.
to the
I
Loud
mean, I
Boys.
wish I hadn't have brought it up.
It's
Because
okay,
I don't
dude.
want. I don't like talking about people behind their back like this.
I love it. Who else do you want to talk about?
No, I don't. Let's talk about all this fucking shitty
Hey,
comics.
you know who
don't
we should
like.
talk about? The fucking hot new ruler of North Korea.
Oh,
You guys
Oh,
see
yeah.
that? God damn, dude.
Neighbor.
Yeah, Kim Jong bitch.
Yeah, more like Kim Jong. Oh my God, my dick hard. You make my pee pee hard really wrong time.
I want her to execute me for treason. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Can you imagine?
I'm about to get. I'm about to get excommunicated for public display of a boner.
PDB.
Dude, she is hot though. In like
Dude,
a
hot to
yeah, she
trot.
really
She's got like a
is.
weird ass skull though. Have you seen like those pictures?
I'll
of her face?
defect to North Korea if
Yeah,
she
me too.
becomes leader.
yeah, me
Just
too,
hang
dude.
out with Dennis Rodman.
How funny would it be if North Korea got a female president before us, though? That's kind of hilarious.
That would be
right?
awesome.
That's
That's what I
tight,
want to
dude.
happen.
That's gonna happen.
A girl boss
A
dictator.
girl boss dictator who kills people.
Like
That would
Yas
be
Queen.
sick. Yeah, Yas Queen.
I wonder. I do wonder because it seems like a hack thing to say that there's going to be like liberal publications that talk about why this is good, like why it's like empowering for women. But I do wonder if that's going to happen. If there's going to be like this angle that ultra left people take, where it's like this is actually a really good thing for all women that North Korea just got its first female dictator.
Yeah, I mean that's happened. Like I've seen people say that on Twitter. They're like,
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They're gonna say that, yeah.
it's honestly
didn't-
weirdly a lot of guys, like simp guys, being like, "Look, she's like an awesome evil Disney villain."
But what if they're just jokering everyone too? Like
I don't think they
I-
are.
I don't know, man. Some of the shit I see on Twitter, I do wonder if it's like, is this a bit? Is this like, I don't know. There's some of the way some people talk on there. I'm just like, this can't be like a real
No, dude,
point of
trust me.
view.
There's so many self-parody fucking guys like that, and girls. It's like, people will just have like the dumbest, like most cliche takes. I mean, these aren't these takes like blank is like Voldemort.
Have you seen
That
what
that
that
wasn't
guy,
hack until like 2016, so it stands to reason that it won't be like universally thought of as hack.
do you ever
anyway.
see the tweets from that writer Chuck Wendig?
No.
Let me see if I
Not
can pull him,
recently.
because he's this guy that is always posting like, it's like him and like Lin-Manuel Miranda and Johnny's son, like that kind of just almost like ventures into parody, that like ultra positive shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, Lin-Manuel's like, get up every day and smile.
Yeah, let me see if I can find.
That's not what
Um,
online is for.
This is
Hey,
bad content.
Yeah. Hey,
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Hey, Joe and I did the Creek Zoom hangout last Friday.
Yeah, it was fun, man.
How was that?
It
Yeah.
was, it was pretty cool. I mean, it was just like being back at the Creek, kind of.
Yeah, I was like waiting to go up for a mic that was never gonna happen.
Yeah, dude, it's all the fun of waiting to go up for an open mic. No, it was fun. It was fun. But What's funny is midway through, it was good to see everybody. And midway through, everyone asked Joe, so wait, Joe, are you back in San Francisco? Like, they all thought Joe had moved back to San Francisco because he told everyone that. Like, he jokered everyone into thinking that. And then someone asked about his kid, which he doesn't have. Ah, man.
Who was this?
Me, dude. Everyone thought.
Everyone
like,
asked. Everyone thought Joe had moved back to San Francisco and has a kid.
Oh wow, damn, Joe. How's your son?
I have 2 kids. I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old. Jacob and Ruben, and they're bad, dude. They died.
Yeah.
I saw him eating a bat, and I made him eat the whole thing, and then they died. And I was like,
You're not done until you eat the whole bat.
Yeah. Oh, big man wants to eat exotic food. Well, you're gonna eat the whole thing, mister.
Yeah. I wish I could
take your plate.
I wish I could make Kim Jong Yong's pussy wet market.
Ooh.
What'd you call her?
I want to make her pussy wet market.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Man, I'm sorry, guys.
What's wrong now, dude? Dalton, stop it, dude. Do you want us to buy you some stuff?
Yeah, I'll buy you a barrel of oil.
I'm just worried. I'm worried about everything. I'm so.
What's your top 4 concerns?
Dying alone, losing work, not having money to pay
You're
rent.
gonna make peace with those 4 things. So those things are definitely gonna happen soon.
Yeah, that's probably true. I don't know, dude. I'm sorry.
What do you have control over that's giving you anxiety? And maybe you can do that.
I don't have control over much of anything right now. I mean, I'm in the new apartment. I don't know, man. I hope everything will be okay. I'm just like,
I honestly think it will. It's just gonna, like, what sucks is we're in the place that's gonna take the longest to be regular again. That does suck.
It just. Have you guys ever had a panic attack?
Yes.
No, dude.
It's just like it's hard for me to even like do this right now because I spent like 2 hours today.
We're breaking your balls, but you've been good, Dalton. Anyway,
yeah, dude.
This whole back half of the podcast has been analyzing the podcast. Should we just bring it in for a landing?
Yeah, we really have. We really did do a talking cast.
We
had a really good episode and then like a 20-minute after show, like Chris Hardwick or something.
Yeah.
There were some good parts in this. We had fun, man.
Dude, people just want to hang out with us, dude.
We're just
That's what it's all
chilling,
about.
man.
We're hanging out with. You know what? If you're a listener, you're our friend.
Yeah.
And DM us, let us know. All right, everybody. Please remember to rate, subscribe, and review Loud Boys on iTunes. Follow us on Twitter, Loud Boys Pod, and on Instagram at Loud Boys Pod. Our Twitter, we got to get those numbers up. It's bad right now. It's like we have nobody. We have way more downloads than Twitter followers.
Come on, people, follow us.
Yeah,
on Twitter.
I mean, I've been telling people about the podcast. Yeah, we're getting it out there.
This is how
we're gonna make our money, dude.
Yeah, dude, this is gonna be huge. It's already big. We already get 1 million downloads.
That's true.
Which is pretty cool.
Well, I mean, you kind of if you want to do comedy these days, especially during the virus, this is the only way to.
Dude, every fucking network is dying. I guess Netflix is popping, but everywhere else, it's like.
Well, you do realize like. Just with podcast, like being able to directly reach out and just be real, Cypress Hill.
B-movie.
But B-movie. I don't know. People seem to dig like just people hanging out. I don't know. It's like Twitch streaming, but with
Look,
friends.
man, in this world where you have to like watch what you say all the time everywhere, people love
this is a safe space, dude.
Safe space. Yeah. I could say slurs earlier. That's going to come back to haunt me. I said in like the first 15 minutes. That's not good.
Dude, I'm so worried about it.
Me too.
I genuinely...
Okay, how about this? If you're listening and you're one of our bosses, don't fire us. Okay,
yeah.
I think we'll be fine.
Perfect.
All right.
I mean, it is what it is, man. This is the life I've chosen.
It is what it is.
This thing of ours.
This fucking thing of ours. We can say slurs and nobody can fucking say anything. Huh? All right. You know what?
Big kiss, everyone.
If you want to cancel us, this is just a bit.
Yeah.
That's true.
Hey, guys, we're just joking.
We're just kidding, dude.
We're just having a good time, man.
We're just having a good time. All right. Thanks, guys.